Okay, that's dope. It's like you were in school or something.
I just got caught, busted.
Oh, that's from over there. I'm like, where's it coming from?
It's from your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not working. So, music, go ahead, go live. Music, go live.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Like right now? We already live.
Yeah, like right now.
Hey, how y'all doing? We up here doing test drives, but now we're officially entering the show. Welcome to the Let's Be Clear Radio Show, live on Twitch, YouTube, Creative Streams Live. When we get there, happy Saturday, people! Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! There's a lot to talk about today. First off, let me say, yo, what's up, Nick?
What's up?
How you doing? How was your week?
It was good. Yours?
Yeah, mine was a little busy. You know, work is busy with this COVID thing. You know, a lot of the numbers are climbing up, but good thing about it, the good thing about it is that people are not getting, they're not dying, but make sure you stay sanitized and wear your mask when you're around a lot of people because you don't know who has what. But other than that, everything's been good. It's been a busy week, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I got through. It is Saturday. It's time for another episode of Let's Be Clear.
Yep.
And there's a lot to talk about today. Like I said, this show might be a little angry. Because I'm a little angry about a lot of stuff, but we'll get to that. Mm-hmm. But first and foremost, I would like to wish my brother Wiz from Behind Enemy Lines, wish him a very, very, very happy birthday. His birthday was yesterday.
Yes, happy birthday.
And I want to say happy birthday to my sister girl Yvonne, whose birthday is today.
Hey.
Happy birthday. I want to say happy birthday to you. To both of you. What? She's slacking. She's slacking over here. She getting jealous over my skillful singing. But anyway, let's start off by talking about this rain that we had yesterday.
Oh my God.
This rain, years ago, I don't remember. I mean, we remember rain, but the rain that we got now, this hard rain, this hurricane type of rain that's going on, and my city needs to do better.
Yeah.
Because some of the videos that I seen about this rain was horrific. It was horrible. I seen people taking their kids to school and they up like knee deep in rain. Brooklyn was underwater yesterday. Parts of New Jersey. I don't know about the suburbs here in New York City, but it was a lot of rain. And I'm sorry, but if anybody out there that got connections with the mayor and the governor, because they always out in the streets. If you for the streets, then I suggest you do something about these streets because these streets is bad.
It is.
It makes no sense for this water to be flooding the way that it's flooded. It's flooding out people's houses. People are underwater. Like the train system, y'all make us pay all of this money to ride the buses and the trains, and the buses have water. People had to stand on the seats on the bus so they don't get wet. And then on top of that, the trains, they stopped the trains. So if anybody was stuck that had to take the train home from work yesterday, up until a certain point, you couldn't get home because of the water damage. Like, we need to do something. Y'all doing too much and doing nothing. Mayor, I'm sorry. You need to be out of those streets and doing something for the streets to protect our people. Like, we paying taxes to live like we live in. On top of the rain, the bums, the rats, the homeless people, and then y'all have these other people coming from other places of the world to come here and live, and y'all giving them all the amenities that they need to survive, and y'all giving us nothing. If I was them, I wouldn't even want to come here. Because if you look at this city is full of rats, roaches, bums, homelessness,
mentally ill.
mentally ill. Like we definitely need to do better, and until we do better as a people, and until the people that we select to put in office do what they say they're going to do, this whole city is going down, 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 period. And stop hanging out in those streets, stop going to the hip
the
hop
parties.
concerts and the parties and all of that stuff. Do something for our city. That's what you need to be doing, Mr. Mayor and Governor.
Uh,
What you think?
I think it was bad yesterday. Like it seemed like it was the first time this ever happened, and they didn't know what to do. I went home last night. It was after midnight though, and so I took a cab from downtown,
Mm.
and we was on FDR Drive. And when we got like around 60th Street, whatever, nothing but water. It
Yeah.
started. It was like we was going through a little lake or something. That's how bad it was. And I'm like, damn, it was flooded like that. This at work when I went down to get my breakfast, the front of the building was flooded, and we was like, how we gonna get home? Thank God it stopped later.
It was crazy. It was just it's ridiculous. Like we supposed to be one of the most powerful cities or the most talked about cities in the country, and we can't do better for our people.
It shouldn't be like that.
No, it shouldn't be.
That. We should be more advanced than what we
Absolutely, because all of these sewers are backed up and all of these pipes are old and all of that stuff. If you want to take my money, my taxpayer money, to do something with, then maybe you should take it and invest in the city, not invest in people coming to live in our city. Let's make it make sense, because that don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And what else can we do? We can just pray for a better day.
That's all we can do.
And pray that we get somebody in office that's not going to just talk about it, it's going to be about it. Because you can't tell me that, and then we were talking yesterday, and somebody was saying they wonder if Gracie Mansion had flooding since it's right down there.
Yeah.
I said, do you actually think that mayor lives in Gracie Mansion? He doesn't live in Gracie. He's there. He's probably there when he's at work sometimes, but he don't live there. He lives probably in some high-rise building down there close to Gracie Mansion, just in case he got to do a pop-up. That's what he's doing. But other than that, he don't live down there. He's not living in Gracie Mansion. And if he is, he got, from my understanding, they had rats and stuff like that in there. So if they got rats in Gracie Mansion, do you think the mayor is living in there? The mayor's not living there. I'm sorry. He's not there at all.
Wait, they got rats in Gracie
Mansion? They had rats in Gracie Mansion. The whole city is flooded, smothered, and covered with rats.
It sure is. Crazy thing is, I ain't see no rats when we was flooded. They was dead,
you think
they was hiding?
They gonna be there. They down in the
They found a little hole or something.
If the trains, most likely they're in the subway system.
Yeah.
Because I remember, was it last year when it flooded again before? And they had rats floating in the water because they in there and they was flushing them out of the train system, from my understanding, and that's why they became, they came on the streets.
Oh, okay.
Because it's hard. Like the rat situation in New York City is horrible. It's disgusting. I don't want to go outside. I only go outside because I have to.
True that.
If I didn't have to fight the rats. I didn't have to go outside to go to work or go to the store and get it, because you really don't even have to go to the store anymore, because you can order everything online. But if I didn't have to go to work, I would not be going outside, because I'm tired of looking at my city and it's going down. It's going down, like with the rats, with the homelessness, with like, it's horrible. Like I was going to work the other day and I'm walking up. Well, I have to walk down the stairs because where I get off the train at. But there's a little opening where you can either go upstairs, but you have to go through a turnstile. There was a grown man there, a homeless man, taking a shit right there where everybody can see him. Everybody can see him taking the shit. You mean to tell me y'all can't do nothing about that? This is what the working class people have to endure every time they go to work. We got to see this stuff. We got to see homelessness. We got to see people taking shits on platforms of trains. We got to see rats and roaches and raccoons. Now the raccoons are not only up in the suburban areas,
They
they're
coming down
everywhere.
here. Yeah.
So y'all have to clean up our city. Stop taking our money or promising us the world. Promise to clean up our city so that we can have a better. Because a lot of people are fleeing New York City.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even want to live here no more because of this stuff like this. And you got to see it every day you walk out your house. You got to see it. I see people living in their cars, people on the side of it. It's just horrible. It's horrible. It's hurting to my heart that I live in a city, in a big city that's supposed to be the melting pot of the United States of America. And you got to see all of this stuff. Like, it's sad.
But yet they treat
us like we third world people.
But they treat the immigrants better.
Yeah, because they get everything. And from my understanding is now you're gonna see a portion on your check stub that's saying that money is going to them. So they were talking about this last week at work, that people are actually we're gonna be paying taxes to have these people live here. Why do we have to pay for that? And we can't get no, y'all won't give us no food stamps, y'all won't give us nothing, and we continuously have to pay. Like, everybody that got a raise this year, y'all ain't seeing none of that. There's no raise for nobody. Nothing. They just gave you a raise so you can pay more money in taxes, because you're not gonna see it. We're not gonna see that. And that's the sad thing about it. And we, like I said, we elect these people in the office, and sometimes you got to look at the whole picture. Because we're black, of course we want our black people to strive and be in office. But are those people really helping us?
I don't think none of them, no matter what color they are.
It doesn't, because you have some that will try. At least they will try. But then you have some that ain't even trying to do nothing. Like, it's like, whatever. Yeah. I'm here. I said I was going to get here. Now I'm here. What have you done for our city since you've been here?
Do they really even have power like that to do anything?
No, I know that they don't. But my thing is this. When you're running for office, keep it real. Say, I can't do this.
But this is what I like to do.
This is what I would. Yeah, don't tell us what you're going to do and you can't do it.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of people talked about, Obama when he was in office, they only allow him to do but so much. They allow him to do what he did to benefit them. You know what I'm saying? Like passing a bill for same-sex marriages and all of that stuff. That was to help them. And not only that, but they don't want us to reproduce.
No,
so with us reproducing will be more of us on the streets that they would have to deal with. They don't want that. So that's why they really passed that bill. It had nothing to do with Obama. I mean, whatever his views on the whole situation, those are his views too. But it was all about them. It wasn't about us. It wasn't about the people. It was about having them do what they needed to do to make sure all these bills will pass and put a face on it. So that the people that got real knowledge, wisdom, and understanding will blame him for how the country, because they still blame him for how the country is running. But this country has been in a shambles since forever. So it has nothing to really do with Obama.
And now there's a possibility, a big possibility for a government shutdown.
Yeah. And that's tomorrow, crazy. Right? Yes. Because now, what's going to happen. And it's this, what is his Mitch somebody, whatever his name is. I don't even know his name, so it doesn't even matter.
Mitch. Yeah, rhymes with, yeah.
Mitch Romney, isn't it? Romney, something like that. Well, anyway, he's like trying to stop a lot of stuff. Like, he doesn't want this stuff. He's the reason why it's going to be a government shutdown. Because he's trying to block a lot of the money that they like. Why are they giving trillions of dollars to Ukraine? Okay, yeah. Why are they giving billions of dollars or millions, trillions of dollars to Ukraine? That's not our war. That's not our war.
Yeah.
It's not our problem, it's not our war, but we're paying for that. So you mean to tell me that
They
y'all
got
have all this money to send to a war that y'all have nothing to do with, but when it comes to your own country, you want to shut the whole country down because you don't have money to pay these people? To pay the people that's making the weapons to send over there to Ukraine. They sitting at home now, they don't know where their next paycheck is going to come from, or if they're going to get another paycheck.
True.
So it makes no sense. Like it's like you said, it doesn't matter who we pick and choose. Nobody's going to do nothing for the people. They're going to just promise us a whole bunch of lies and all of that stuff. And that's it. And that's what they always do. What can we do about that? We can't do nothing. We just gotta, pick and choose our battles. Which fight you really want to fight?
You just gotta get the brand of Vaseline that you prefer while you getting
With the cocoa, with the
FUCK.
cocoa butter in it,
Yeah,
because that's a
by the
little
government.
scented.
That's all.
Yeah, because that's what happens. That's just how politics goes.
That's
That's
how it
just the way
is.
life goes, and that's just what we have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is what it
This
is.
is life. I don't know what I don't know what the outcome will be after when this shutdown occurs. Like,
You still gonna have to go to work.
yeah, unless you're a federal worker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a federal worker, you don't have to go to work because there's well, I think some of them do have to still work. They just not
Yo,
gonna
to get
get
paid.
paid.
Yeah. They just
You're
not
not
get paid.
logged into the Wi-Fi here. That's
No.
probably why your phone is doing that.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, while she get her together, um, on a lighter note, we know that the government don't trust them because they don't care about the people. So it is what it is. But remember that we have a page. Let's Be Clear Radio supports breast cancer. Hence, that's what you can't see the shirt because I'm sitting down. But make sure y'all go to the National Cancer Society. Look for Let's Be Clear and join a team. Donate, 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 because we need people to donate for a good. It's for a good cause. Y'all don't gotta send us no money. Just donate to. I mean, y'all can send us some money too, because we can use some. But just make sure you guys donate to breast cancer awareness. And yeah. So finally, after how many years? 20, 30 years, they arrested somebody in the death of Tupac.
Yeah.
And it was that same guy that y'all was seeing on TV
Pretty
with
much
a
telling on
with
himself.
yeah, with his podcast and writing a book and all of that stuff. And I was looking at this one thing earlier today, and it was, I mean, they still saying your boy is down for the cause, so we don't know what's going on with P. Diddy, Brother Love, or whatever his name is, because they're trying to say that at the end of the day, when all the facts are presented, his name is going to have something to do with it, because they're trying to say that, he had something to do with it. I don't know. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. So P. Diddy, you can't come sue me because Lady D ain't got no money. But yeah, it's crazy how all these years went by. And didn't him and Biggie die 6 months apart or something like that? Was it 6 months?
I'm not sure if it was 6 months, but I can't ask Unique because I can't get in. So
See, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to
you got the password?
not
No.
on not on hand right now. I mean,
Yeah.
I can get it, but yeah, at the end of the day, I think what's gonna happen is that they're going to they're gonna find some. I think there's gonna be some involvement with it, and they trying to say that because Biggie and Tupac were trying, I think, to. Well, we already know Tupac was leaving Death Row and Biggie was leaving Bad Boy, so we're gonna find out soon, because what's gonna happen is one person ain't gonna go down for this. That one person is gonna start talking, and everybody's going to know who was behind everything. So we can speculate, we can assume, or whatever, But that man ain't going down by himself because he had orders to do what he had to do from somebody. And that's how I feel about that. Hopefully the families of both will get some closure because this, I mean, it's when someone dies of an old death or sickness or ailment or whatever, not, you hurt, but you don't, you get past that. But for somebody to get murdered and you don't know who murdered them, like those people are still out there living, and your loved ones is gone, it kind of is kind of a different hurt. Like, you can't get no rest until you find out what really happened, and justice need to be served, because somebody killed the both of them and somebody needs to pay for that, because it is what it is. But yeah, let's you want to take a little break and so we can get this together, or you want to just keep going?
Because I don't know how to do a break.
We gonna have to do a break somehow. I don't know what the hell to say about this whole thing with the Tupac and Biggie thing, because it's crazy. And like I said, somebody did something to them, and we need to find out who did. I'm trying to find the password for the Wi-Fi for you. You talk to the people while I go get the password.
Okay.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Hi. Oh shit, messed up. How you doing?
Who messed up? You?
No, the background.
Oh,
because you got up. Yeah. So how y'all doing, y'all? I guess I'll let you know in some news. What day is the holiday party? December 16th. December 16th is the holiday. Let's be clear, holiday party. We will let you know all the information on that pretty soon. You should have the flyer should be coming out soon. And we're gonna have a party, and it's gonna be an ugly sweater contest as always. And we're gonna have DJs. I'm gonna be there, and then we may have some guest DJs, and it's gonna be a good time. All right. And also, Creator Stream Live. Look out for our second annual CTV event in 2024 in June. So look out for that flyer. And we're gonna turn up. We're gonna look fly, and we're gonna do our thing next year with Creative Stream Live. Location is in New York City this time, so y'all better come through. And I'm also celebrating my birthday during that event, so I need all y'all to come through, because if you don't come through, we're not friends anymore. That's it. Y'all dead. So y'all gotta come. Word to
no
the mother.
blackmailing people.
No who?
Blackmail.
Oh, blackmailing people. I thought
all right, I'm back.
It's like no black man could come.
Oh Lord, have
She
mercy.
back. Let me see. Excuse us. We on a commercial break.
We on a commercial break.
Oh,
let me sing my commercial. Nationwide is on your side. That was the craziest thing ever.
You sound like a man. What was that one? You sound hideous. I hope you write it a way in which that I could read it, because it looks like your handwriting ain't that great.
You know what? Talk to the people. Let me just do what I'm doing.
I can't talk to the people. I don't see nobody. How y'all doing?
I don't know if you can see it.
So the next topic, which after she finished, we're gonna talk about Remy Ma and Papoose. That incident seems like everybody is breaking up this year. Like, I don't know what kind of bad juju is out in the air. It's probably only for celebrities, because it seems like everybody breaking up. You got not Remy Ma, Jenny Mine and Young Jeezy. From what I'm gathering on the Breakfast Club, they said they still living under the same roof.
It's kind of different in Georgia, because they gotta prove that they're separated for I forgot what they were saying.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not for a year.
I'm not. Yeah,
But why are they still in the same house? That's what I want to know.
I have no
I
idea.
guess that's stipulations. Go ahead, you may speak while I do
So
this.
yeah, so from my understanding that they still have to be in the same house or separated for
This one.
a certain amount of time, yeah, without being
Go ahead.
separated outside of the, I don't know what the hell is going on in Georgia. Georgia's kind of tricky, you
Oh, it
know. They
is.
like everybody else. But yeah, that was crazy. But you know, a lot of people was, you know, saying how she that she really didn't like black men, that her preference of choice, which is her choice.
She said it on live. She said
Yeah,
it on
that
her
she
show.
rather,
She said black men on the side, and white men. Pretty
yeah,
much, she rather marry a white man and have a black man on the side.
yeah,
They're not good to marry.
yeah,
Pretty
they're only
much.
good for side pieces.
Yeah.
So if she said that, then as a man, why would you go and marry her? I mean, I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah, he probably did,
But he probably thought he was getting something, but he's not. He
well,
got
he is
nothing.
promoting the book, so
Yeah, and that's what I thought at first. I thought maybe that maybe all of this stuff is like
a
for,
publicity.
yeah, but always commit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that maybe that's what was going on, but it seems like that's not what's going on. It's actual factual.
Mm. So they're
So
really going through it.
yeah, I
Something
mean, which
happened.
is crazy because you know it is what it is. But that's on them, you know. Sometimes you can't just like you fall in love and you so in love with somebody. I mean, you fall in love with the appearance.
You always fall in love with the representative.
Absolutely, because you're never gonna
You
get there. You
never.
can't
Yeah.
like that's how these people get married after dating 3 months and stuff
Yeah.
like that. What why would you do that?
We would have been living together first.
You have to I say you date anywhere from 6 months to a year.
But I
Right?
still think we gotta live together.
Hold on a minute. I'm not done.
Oh.
You date 6 months to a year. If you feel that you have to be with this person and you want to be with them, then you move in together. Because the whole window of being together before you get married, they say it's 5 years, right?
Mhm.
After 5 years, if the man ain't gonna marry you, he ain't never gonna marry you. But that's not true in some
Yeah.
cases.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes you have to, from that 6 months to a year, you date, and after that year, you move in together and see if it's okay to live with that person. Because if you can live with a person from 6 months to a year, then you're gonna see everything that you need to see about this person
Yeah.
because it's gonna reveal itself. You know,
Sometimes you can love and like a person and just can't live
and
with them.
sometimes you can love a
Yeah.
person and don't like them neither.
That too. That
You
too.
know, you can love a person but don't like them. And why would you want to live with somebody unless you love and like them?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not gonna like everything that everybody do.
Yeah,
But
you're
if you
not.
love a person enough, you can get by that.
You compromise.
So whatever happened between them two, they can't get back past it because he was the one who filed for divorce, and it was like, you know,
Usually
the
men
ratio,
don't, yeah.
yeah, men normally don't.
But for what I gathered, allegedly, they had a difference in like the I can't think of the word, but like let's say the traditions and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because she's Asian.
Yeah, and then the
So
mother was
Asians
living it.
and yeah, the mother was there, was a lot. You know,
Mhm.
that can play a big part in a lot of relationships too. When you have your family, like it's okay to be close with your family, but
she's
they ain't gotta
living
be
there.
there every day.
Yeah.
You know, every day they're apart. They got something to say about.
And
Because
her mother is very headstrong.
yes, she and definitely is, but hence her mother's divorced.
Yeah.
Her mother and her father is not together.
Yeah.
So if you so into culture and family and stuff like that, why are you not with your husband? And why are you judging? I'm not saying she did, but why are you judging on why you got so much to say about somebody else's marriage if you're not married yourself?
Mm-hmm. But that's usually how it is.
People
It's
need to
always
mind
a
their
once,
business.
yeah. But then also it was she mentioned how she had a bad temper and nobody ever told her about it until she was with him.
I heard that part. I
Yeah.
heard that part.
It's a lot more. It's a lot
it's
more
a lot.
to it.
And we probably may find out, and we probably
We
may
won't.
not
Yeah.
find out.
And it ain't
But
really our business, to be honest with you. But
you know who I respect? Because you never hear anything about this guy, Lorenz Tate.
Oh,
What have
no.
you heard about Lorenz Tate and his marriage? Like he wrote a statement stating that the best way to live a keep your business off social media. Like, he's
Mm.
not on social media. You don't hear nothing about him and his wife. And it's quite a few people that are like that,
Yeah.
which is good. But when you live your life on social media will wreck a relationship, period.
Y'all got a question for you. Do you think relationships work better if nobody knew about it? If you just kept it between the two of you?
I mean, it all depends, because here's like celebrities, we're talking about
Mm-hmm.
them in their relationships.
Or
But
if
if you're
you
just
let's
a
say
regular Joe person,
let's say you work together, or you got a lot of people and friends and families that do talk too much and like to hear
yeah.
your business. Is
Well, you
it
know
best
what?
that nobody know you'll go
I
together?
think if you're in a relationship and it's a workplace thing, I think the less people at work know about your business, because a lot of people are jealous.
Mm.
There's a lot of single people out there, so they're gonna throw something. Oh, you shouldn't be messing with him. He was talking to so and so the other. You're gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as family wise, I personally think that unless you're really serious, until you get serious with that person, then your family shouldn't even know them.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm dating.
Yeah.
Do you have no? You don't have to come to every family function. You don't have to come to my house. You don't have to come to Christmas, Thanksgiving, no nothing. Because we're not sure. We're still in the dating process. So we're not sure that this is going to work. And then what happens is you get into these relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Then people get into relationships with your family, and your family likes them and all of that. And then it doesn't work. And then that's the end of
Mm-hmm.
everything. So everybody loses out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think personally, you should, unless you solid on that relationship, then you probably should keep it away from everybody. That way, nobody can be judgmental, because maybe it's a person that might be taller than you, or shorter than you, or he might be a little heavier than you, or he might not have a best job. And a lot of people are really critical to things like that, and
Yeah.
they have their opinions, and they shouldn't, because you lived your life.
Yeah.
Let me
We
live
live
mine.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you how to do whatever it is that you do. If you decide that you want to be single for the rest of your life, I'm not judging you on that.
Mm-hmm.
So don't judge me on me. Like, there are some situations where a lot of things might be similar, and you might see, red flags or something like that you might want to share with somebody. But the initial response, or the initial thing for anybody to do, is to follow their own heart.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your heart tells you, if your heart tells you that is right, then it's right. But at least, you wait, give yourself some time. Don't, a lot of times as women too, because I'm going to speak for women, because I'm not a man, so I might sound a little deep, but I'm not. But we tend to, like, sometimes when we're like alone. See, there's a difference between alone and lonely.
What's that?
The difference between alone, the lone part is like, you might live by yourself, and you're alone, and you do things as a single person does, and you might go out and hang out, and you date.
Mm-hmm.
You date multiple people. But then there are some people that are lonely.
Mm-hmm.
And lonely means that they longing for a relationship. So we quick to jump into a relationship, not knowing who that person really is, or just listening to the face value.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes the face value will tell a different story.
Yeah.
And we don't know what this person's life is really like, but we gravitate to them because we've been lonely for so long. We've been out of a relationship. Now you want to be in a relationship. So yeah, and very naive to opening up. So then when you do open up, and then the mask comes off, that's what you find out. You find out that this is not really the person for you. Doesn't mean that you should say, you know what, I'm done with love, I'm never going to date again, or whatever. I mean, sometimes, and I just had this conversation with someone. Sometimes that's God's way of showing you that there's still love for you.
Yeah.
Just
and
not that person. You still have love to give, but just not with that person.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes, as women and men, because nowadays men are a little bit vulnerable too. And they get lonely and they want to be in a relationship, but sometimes you got to protect your heart too. Don't closed. Don't be closed minded. Don't close yourself into, love.
Mhm.
But just be careful, because a lot of people are not out here for good intentions. A lot of
True.
people are out here down, or to bring you down,
Mhm.
or the
Mhm.
devil have many faces.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta
That comes with
recognize
anybody,
it.
friends
Yeah,
or whatever.
friend,
Yeah.
anything, anybody. The devil comes in, and he comes to seek and destroy, and that's what he does. And it's not just destroying your life, but it's destroying your mental, your physical, because sometimes we get into these situations, and now things are different, or we break up, and now you don't want to go outside,
Decided.
you
Yeah.
don't want to eat, you don't want to
Mhm.
think, you don't want to do nothing, and that destroys a person.
Mhm.
And I always said, from the first time that I fell out of love with someone,
Mhm.
is that love don't hurt. It's not supposed to hurt.
Mhm.
It's supposed to make you feel good. That person's supposed to lift you up and make you feel like you're somebody special, or like you're the only person in the world to them. Even though y'all living in a world where there's people and you might have family and stuff like that, but love doesn't hurt. So anytime you hurting from somebody that tells you they love you and they hurt you, no, of course we are
We're
humans
human.
and we
Yeah.
have feelings, but love is not supposed to hurt and destroy you.
Destroy you. That's the word.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying
Because
to
we
get at.
go through our trials and tribulations in relationships. It happens. You
Yeah.
might have disagreements and stuff. You might get disappointed. You know what I mean? But like you said, it shouldn't hurt.
Yeah. And then a wise man always told me, that wasn't so wise, is that
So why are you
that
spreading?
you huh
Why
I'm
you
just
say
going,
what you gonna
because
say?
I'm going to say what I'm going to say anyway.
Uh-huh.
A wise man who wasn't a wise man said that you never should have expectations of people.
Oh, that's wise. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Expectations
is that
bring
really
disappointment.
wise? Because
Expectations bring
yeah,
disappointment.
it does
Yeah.
bring disappointment. But my question is, if you're in a relationship with somebody, don't you expect them to treat you nice?
Yeah. Yeah. You're
Don't you
right.
expect them to be good to you? Don't you expect them to love
You would
you?
hope
Or
it. Yeah.
so what is this don't expect?
You know what I think it is though? I'm slowly learning. I'm just talking about myself. I have a bad habit of expecting other people to do as I do. Like if I say good morning, I expect other people to say, you know what I mean?
No, that no,
But a lot
that's
of people,
different.
no, I'm just using it as an example.
Okay.
But other people might not do that. But I just feel like human beings should do this or should do
It's
that
just a
because I
common
do that.
courtesy.
Yeah, I do that. But
You know,
everybody don't do that.
no, everybody is not a nice
Everybody ain't gonna be the
person.
same as you. So
Nah,
yeah,
you're not
by
gonna.
me
You're
expecting
never going to get the same thing you dish out to nobody.
so by me expecting you to love me the same way I love you, it's not
No, it's not
right.
gonna be the same. It's
Mm-hmm.
never gonna be the
Because you're
same,
gonna
because you're
love
gonna
different.
always
Yeah.
absolutely, everybody loves different.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this: why shouldn't I expect you to treat me right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that putting up too much expectations on things? To
But
expect somebody to respect me enough to treat me the way I need to be treated?
so I guess, what I'm learning also is that sometimes we gotta tell people how to treat you.
You
Because some
shouldn't have
people
to,
don't know.
especially when you're dealing with grown folks. And
Uh-huh.
I'm only going to talk to the grown folks, because kids are kids.
Uh-huh.
But when you're a grown person, when you're a grown ass man or a grown ass woman, you don't know how to treat people.
I mean the regular, but the regular
Why should I
respect.
have to? If you say that you love, if you read a book anytime in your lifetime, it didn't have to be a book on self knowledge or whatever. But if you ever wrote a book, or if you ever heard somebody quote something from the Bible, then you should know how to treat people. You treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you treat me like shit, that means you want to be treated like shit,
So
because that's what you should get, right?
yeah.
Because that's what you should expect.
Mm-hmm. Lil Unique said, "Yes, you do. People move differently,
Absolutely. Everybody moves in a different lane.
so I guess you
And
do have to tell them the way, what type of respect you need, I guess, or the love that you need."
okay, so my thing is this. You've been around me now for quite a few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you pretty much know me.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how to treat me. and you treat me with the utmost respect all the time, and I do the same for you. I never, I mean, we might get on each
Hurt
other
some
nerves
nerves, yeah.
because that's people.
Yeah, that's
People get
how
on
it
your
is.
nerves, period. They
Mhm.
don't even have to do anything or say anything.
Mm.
Sometimes you can be in a funk and that person's presence might get on your nerves.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I've never disrespected you and I never will.
Uh-huh.
So because I treat you that way, you treat me the same way.
Mhm.
So it should be self-knowledge.
Oh, yeah, common courtesy too.
Common
Yeah,
courtesy, self-knowledge,
it
whatever you
should
want to
be.
call it.
Yeah, I
But there
don't
are
know. I
people
don't
who are not like
understand.
that.
Yeah, it
We
isn't. They
have so
don't
many
get it.
people
Yeah.
that don't get that. Like you don't get the fact that, I mean,
That
really.
this is what I do. This is what I do for you, and this is what I'm how I'm treating you. But I don't. You don't feel like I should get that in return. It's like, and then a lot of people. Okay, what if you have people who say, "Well, that's not me." You know, I don't. That's not how I do things. Like, let's say I always
Then go do
give
that shit
you.
over there.
Okay, so if I'm the, let's say I'm the type of person that like to take you out and like to give you gifts, but that person isn't a gift giver. That's not so. That's ain't there like a difference in the personality?
But here's my thing. At some point in time, you got to say, you know what? No, I'm good.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a sacrifice too.
Instead of
If you
instead of
love me, you would
absolute,
do it for me.
absolute
Yeah.
not no. But I'm saying what I'm saying is like, say for instance, if we're gonna speak
Yeah. Talk
about me
about
and
us.
you,
Uh huh.
you always giving me gifts and giving me gifts and giving me gifts, and I don't have to give you back. There's a
That's a
difference of
difference.
whether you have or not.
Mm.
But if I'm just taking and never giving, then I'm using you.
Mm.
Why am I going to do that? At some point, you might have to say, you know what? No, you did for me before. I'm okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You know, and then but then you have some people that are pushy, like you can be pushy sometimes,
Mhm.
and you push things on people. And sometimes you have to tell them, nah, I'm good. Like, you
Mhm.
know, you don't because I don't want nobody to ever feel like I'm using them.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a user. I'm not selfish. I don't have a selfish, and a lot of people might say that I'm selfish. I'm selfish when it comes to my feelings.
Yeah.
I'm going to protect my feelings. But when it comes to giving, I am a
Mhm.
giver. I've always been a giver since I was a little girl, since I had my first job at the age of 13 years old. When
Mhm.
I had my candy store job and I got all the candy, I was sharing it with everybody.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something that happened to me. I wasn't going to talk about this,
Mhm.
but since we're talking about selfishness, and I'm going to talk about this, and then we're going to move to our other topic.
And then after you do that, I'll say what Lil Unique said. Or do you want me to say that
Go
first?
ahead, you can say it.
Lil Unique said, not in the sense of respect. Everyone should be respected, but I think what system means is, she talking about me, what works for one doesn't work for someone else. For instance, one woman may love chocolate, but I don't. You can't give me chocolate.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. And I understand what she's saying. But what I'm saying is this. In certain situations, you should be like, yeah, okay. So I'm a seafood eater.
She
I
says,
love
so in that sense, you do have to learn what a person likes.
absolutely.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna
Mhm.
say now is like I'm a seafood lover. Everybody that knows me knows that I love seafood.
Mhm.
So if you know me, then you know to take me to a seafood restaurant.
Mhm.
But if you don't know me, yes, you have to
Find out,
find
yeah.
out.
But
And
the
that
whole
takes
dating
time.
thing.
That absolutely.
Yeah,
That's why I
okay.
said you can't just rush into anything
Mhm.
because that person don't know you and you don't know them.
And it is good to communicate too, because
Absolutely.
you have to, because even my therapist told me, like, when you in a love relationship, fresh or whatever, as time goes on, the dynamics of the relationship changes. So what I wanted at the beginning may change to something different further down the road. Maybe,
Absolutely. That's
oh
called
yeah,
growth.
yeah, maybe I didn't want XYZ at the beginning, but you know what, now that we're a little bit more better friends, I need this from you. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I need that from you. And then as a friend, if you love me, you say, look, I can do it, or maybe I can't, but I could do this. You know what I'm saying? We could compromise or whatever because we love each other.
Absolutely.
But okay, I
Yeah.
get it.
So let me talk about this situation that
Mhm.
happened to me a few weeks ago at work. All right.
I had to hurt somebody.
No.
Okay.
So me and one of my coworkers, we buy coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
We buy Starbucks coffee because I
I like,
introduced
yes.
it. I introduced them to Starbucks, so we love Starbucks coffee.
Uh-huh.
Now, when I make a pot of coffee,
I
right,
think Lil
at
Unique
work,
sister like Starbucks too, I think.
when I make a pot of coffee, I make like 14, anywhere from 10 to 14 cups of coffee.
Uh-huh.
So that means it's for everybody, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not just for me. It's for everybody. I don't care. Like I share with everybody at work, whether it's food, coffee. If I cook food at home and I take it to work, I share with everybody. So this particular day, I asked my friend, "Do you want coffee?" I'm not doing no names because I don't want nobody to come back later on
Like, why
and
you
say
said,
why you
yeah.
mentioned my name or whatever. So I asked her, "Do you want coffee?"
Mhm.
So she goes, "Yes." So I go, I clean out the coffee pot, and I make the coffee.
Mhm.
14 cups of coffee. That's not just for me and my coworker. It's me and my coworkers. Okay. So I put the coffee on and I went back to my work area to finish working, let the coffee be, brew or whatever. When I get back to the room, less than half a cup of coffee, half a coffee, it was less than a half a cup, less than like I'm getting mad right now thinking about that because I can't even say it. It was less than a half a pot of coffee left. There's only two people in the room, so only two people had coffee, right?
Uh-huh.
One person had a big cup,
Uh-huh.
the other one had a little cup.
Uh-huh.
So I go in the room, I'm like, what the hell happened to the coffee? Oh, we got coffee. This one person was like, oh, you didn't ask me if I wanted coffee today. Dude, I don't have to ask you if you want coffee. I make coffee. When I make coffee, I make it for everybody. I ask the person that normally we buy the coffee. She buy one bag, I buy one bag. We have other people in the area that brings filters.
Yeah.
They might bring creamer, they might bring sugar or something. You don't bring nothing.
Yeah.
So why do I have to ask you if you want coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, all right, I don't mind if you have coffee, but at least let the people or the person that made the coffee get a cup of coffee first, and the people that buy the coffee get some first. You can have some. There was enough coffee for everybody. You didn't need a big cup.
Yeah.
Oh, this person went on a rant and told me that I was selfish. I was being selfish and petty. How was that being selfish and petty? If I made 14 cups of coffee and when it gets down to me getting some, there's nothing there. Like my coworker literally had to make another pot of coffee so she can have some and give somebody else some.
So he got a big ass cup of
A
coffee and
big,
drink all of it?
hold on a minute.
I would have threw that shit in
So
the sink.
no. Because I said, first of all, like you don't bring anything to contribute. Oh, you gotta ask me. I don't have to ask anybody else.
Yeah,
Everybody
why
else
ask
said
you?
drink coffee. And these coffee bags are $26 a bag
Yeah.
for one bag of coffee.
Yeah.
And then the accessories that go with it. Oh, you don't never ask. You should ask. No, I'm not gonna ask you. If you want to contribute to the coffee, you bring the coffee. Okay. So he went on a rant and a rant and rant. And he was like, you know what? I don't want nothing from you no more. And he got up and poured a whole cup of coffee out. I said, who's being childish? Who's being childish and petty? That's it. All you got to do is say, you know what? I'm going to bring some coffee. I didn't tell you to throw the coffee away. I never even said you couldn't have any coffee. I just said, at least let the person that makes some. Yes, it is community coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you can't have none. But for you to say that I'm selfish because I didn't give you, because I said something about you drinking all the coffee and I didn't get none, that was just childish and dumb to me.
Yo, people are.
And then you got into, now the person don't speak to me.
Good. That means
And I'm cool with that. But here's the thing. That person forgot when his wife kicked him out on the street, and this selfish person let you come and live with her.
Get the fuck out of Nah. You told me I didn't have to hurt nobody.
Listen,
what he look like?
This is what I'm talking about.
We cut.
We cut
because we gotta find out what he look like.
My whole thing is,
he gets that.
I am not a selfish person.
You not.
There's not a selfish bone in my body at all. I share. I bring food to work. I share my food. I share everything. I even show some, not like sometimes we don't know what's going on, and I get knowledge of what's going on before other people do, and I share information with y'all. So for him to call me selfish when he forgot that he was on the street, and I said, you know what, you can come and stay with me until you get on your feet, that's what pissed me off. That you could even call me selfish after I did something like that. Over coffee that you don't contribute to.
That's how you know how people really feel about your
Absolutely, and I know.
But
See, I
God will
know
give
that.
you. God will always
Here,
give you because of that.
here's my thing. I'm gonna say
Oh, you pissed me
95,
down, man.
95. I'm gonna say 90.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 90% of the people that I work with don't like me because I'm strong headed. I
Yes.
say whatever
And
the
they
hell.
jealous.
I don't care what. If you piss me off to the highest of festivity, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want to say. I'm going to defend myself at any height. So that's why a lot of people don't like me. It's not because of me being selfish.
No,
It's
it's
not
not.
because I think that
It's
I'm
because
better
of your
than anybody.
spirit, and it
It's
bothers their
because
spirit.
absolutely.
I
And
want a
I'm cool
picture
with
of
that.
homie. Do I know him?
No, don't worry about him. He's nobody. He's a non-factor. He's a non-motherfucking factor.
I don't give a
Because
shit.
how he feels and how everybody else there feels about me has no relevance on my life at all. Because I'm still gonna live my life. I'm still going to be who I am, and you still not gonna like me. So I don't care. But to call me selfish,
And then pour a whole fucking cup of coke.
pour the
Yo.
whole thing out.
Oh my
Poured it
God.
out.
I wish I was there.
And here's the thing, we have a lot of troublemakers at work. So
Yeah, that's how it
when
is at
you
my
when
job.
you start, when something happens, they never let it go. And I'm just here to say that I'm not selfish, and y'all
You're
can let it
not.
go now.
She is not selfish. My sister is not selfish. Let me
Not
tell
at
you
all.
something
For
about
anybody
her.
to think that I'm selfish, they got a problem with
Especially when you
themselves.
help them. It's
And
not like if somebody
and
don't
it's
know
not
you.
and it's not that they feel that I'm selfish.
You
They
just mad
they
that
just
you
because
told them about themselves
yeah.
at that minute. So they was embarrassed or whatever, which doesn't give them the a reason to do what they said. But they was embarrassed because y'all spoke up about it. You spoke up about it, so he
Yeah,
had to
like,
come back
come
with
on,
something.
like,
Go fuck yourself. How old are you?
and
And I
that's the
hope you see
problem.
this.
That's the
Whoever
problem.
you are, but I'm gonna
They
find out who you
they're
are
they're a
because you
bunch
don't
of.
know who I am, and I'm gonna find a way. Talk to my sister like
She
that.
mad.
Yeah,
No,
man,
don't be
because
mad.
God.
But you know
Because
what?
I hate people.
A lot of people, a
I
lot of
like that.
like and I've noticed over the past, I'm gonna say past couple of years, that when you're constantly catering to people, whether it be their feelings, their egos, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, when you're constantly catering to people, they're good with you.
But once
It's
you
when
say
you
no,
stop catering to them
whew,
that it becomes a jealous thing, or you're selfish
yeah,
and you this and you that. You can
it's
call me
manipulative. They
all the
be
names in the book.
because they've been like
I
you
go to
said.
sleep every night. With every night that I'm tired, that I could fall asleep, I go to sleep without a guilty conscience. I'm not guilty about nothing. I'm not guilty about what I say, what I do, or anything, because the only person that has control over me is Jesus Christ. That's it. And that's the Son of the Father. And y'all know who the Father is, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's the crazy thing because you know who this person is. That's why we're not cool. Because the minute I said no or I
And that's how
can't,
people are.
it's like, oh yeah, talked about me on Facebook, all that. Hey, but
Listen,
at
let me tell
least
you
I know
something.
who you are.
I, and you know what? And sometimes that happens. You find out who.
People really are, and a lot of times with like, I don't know why this happens to me. In hindsight, I'd be like, you know what, that person who did da, 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 at the beginning, whatever, la la la. But I didn't think, I'm like, let me give them a chance. Let me let this da da da, and then they do the same shit. But I took away your powers,
I don't know what you did.
internet powers or some shit, and then they turn
I'm
around.
not there anymore. I'm gone.
And yeah, the red flags are there at the beginning, and you see it, but you give them the benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt
because
because you cool with them, and you give people a chance,
but
and they
some
turn around
people.
and treat you like shit anyway.
Yep, that's just how people are.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Point blank. So, all right, let's get off of us and let's talk about this. Because another thing that made me angry and like I'm really pissed off with a lot of people
What's up?
is this thing with Remy Ma and Papoose.
Oh yeah, we was
Okay, so many people are like, and it's not even people; it's the men. The men that I have heard comments on this thing is like, what? What are you talking about?
What they say?
Okay, they're saying that, oh, that she's dead wrong. Okay, first of all, do we know that it's 100% true?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Do we know for a fact that this is 100% true? Because Remy ain't saying nothing, Papoose ain't saying nothing, and from what I gathered on social media and seeing these things, is people putting videos together.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting videos together because people are very talented out here. So
Yeah.
they're putting these videos together with one person saying this and one person saying that, and
That's what
they
they
put
do
it. They're
all the time.
combining
Yeah.
videos together. So how true do we know that
Mm-hmm.
to be?
And if it is so, that's well, they're celebrities, but that's their business.
What they're saying is because they were down for them, because they were like the poster kids for Black Love. They were the next thing
That's why
for
you
Black
never should
Love.
idolize people.
Black Love next to Barack and Michelle or whatever.
And
They
I
was
still
like,
look at them
and
as Black Love. Shit happens.
my thing is like this, right? And like I've been saying all week, right? Until one of them come out and say that it's true, I think y'all should fall back because they might have something in the making.
Cause look what happened with Keke Palmer and her baby daddy.
They back together.
They probably never left.
They was no, it wasn't.
We made them break up.
Yeah.
We was the ones that said they wasn't
it's
together.
social media.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, like, what if this is some publicity stunt? Because
Who knows?
entertainers do that.
Yeah. And then it make people come and look at their battle rap thing,
absolutely,
because
that's they own that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's play devil advocate. What if she did do that? What if it is true? So what?
It
so
happens.
What? Absolutely. And the reason why I got so angry is because they was like, nah, but he was going to jail, visiting her. He held her down. Do you really know what he was doing? Do we really know? Okay, maybe hypothetically speaking, he is that down ass dude, and he rode out with her or whatever.
Which he did.
But
but
my question is this to you men out there that cheat all the damn time, that get caught cheating with multiple women, that get caught cheating, whether you're married, single, whatever, you get caught cheating, and soon as a woman cheat on you, you ready to kill her.
Because they don't know how to handle that shit.
What's the difference? My thing is, what is the difference? What's the difference between Remy Ma cheating on Papoose and you cheating on your wife?
It happens. This is
okay, and I, if we go back to the beginning of time, I'm quite sure the first person to cheat on somebody was a man. It wasn't a woman. So what are we mad about? What are we mad about? Like the guys were saying, oh no, she should have never did that. She shouldn't have never. What about you? The same guys that I was talking to are cheaters. I'm like, y'all got a lot of damn nerves to talk about somebody cheating when y'all cheating too.
I will say this though. Hey, it is what it is. The only thing is I would say is the loyalty part. Like, why it has to be somebody, if it's happening, why it has to be somebody in their circle. That's the only thing. But other than that, if she don't love this motherfucker no more, that's on her.
I get
that's
that.
on him.
My thing is this. Cheating, I believe that a person should leave the relationship before you cheat. Mm-hmm. That way, you won't be like, oh, well, you was a dirty dog.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. So what if she did?
Yeah.
So what?
That's between her and him.
So what if he forgives her? So what he love her dirty draws? Yeah. So what? Yeah. Why is everybody making this a big issue? Because she allegedly cheated on him. Mm-hmm. Like, you have everybody, this is like the hottest topic in the world right now. There's so much other shit going on in this world and in your own personal life that this shouldn't even be the biggest thing that you're talking about.
And probably the same people that say they took back the same person that cheated on them 555 times. And you that's mad at Remy Ma. She ain't going with you.
Like the guy that she allegedly had the relationship with, he made a clear point that he said, if somebody knocked him out, where's the footage?
That's true.
He said there's no video. There's no video of him getting knocked out, laid out, sleep on the ground. If you got this many haters and people are talking about you, why nobody recorded that? I didn't see. Did you see one of
No
those videos where he get with it?
picture,
I didn't see
nothing.
a fight or nothing.
I just heard about
So
it
that's what
allegedly.
led me to believe that this could be some
Kind
kind
of
of.
publicity thing.
And if it's not, so what?
Yeah.
So what? They were in love, now they're not. How many relationships I love you now and then later on they don't love you no more?
Anymore. Yeah.
How many relationships? What makes them different? Because they was in the limelight, they was the poster kids for this Black Love Matter. People fall out of love with people every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it your business? And why is it okay for a man to cheat and get that? And this is where I'm coming with this hot topic with this. Well, I was listening to our brother Wiz and his show behind enemy lines with him and the gatekeeper. They was talking about a hall pass. I'm gonna call it an easy pass because I ain't gonna bite their style. Let's call it an easy pass, right? Men have been cheating on women when the women was holding them down, making sure that they had clean clothes, making sure that they had food on the table. They sent them off to work. They sent the kids to school. They cleaned the house. They did all that. Women have been holding men down for years, and men still have cheated on women. Time in and time in. Nowadays, women are cheating back. Okay, fine. That doesn't make it right. No, but I'm just saying, men have been cheating on women since the before we were even born. Before I was born, this was a thing. Mm-hmm. You know, back down in the dirty South, men had whole separate lives outside. I never heard of, and I'm not saying that it's not true because I just never heard of it. I'm talking about my family. I have uncles that were married, living in a household, had kids with their wife, and had a whole nother relationship outside. But he took care of his house first. Mm-hmm. They've been doing that shit for years. Years. This is not the first time. It's not going to be the last time. So why give her so much flack if she did that? Why? Why are the men being so hard on her? We still don't know if it's true, number one. We still don't know what he did. He might have. It's just that didn't come out yet, or nobody knows about it yet, or whatever. But my thing is, why can't she get... Now, when men have been getting easy passes for years because they've been cheating on people and they forgive them and they stay together and stuff like that and they move on. Some get better, some get worse. But if men can get these easy passes, why not? If she allegedly cheated on him, why can't she get an easy pass?
And it's in the bottom line, it's up to Papoose if she deserves it, not us.
Absolutely. But I'm talking to the men that's ready to bury her.
You know,
they ready to bury her for something that she allegedly did.
I think it's displaced anger because I think they so quick to want to say, see, women ain't shit. They always talk about men ain't shit, but see, women do it too. I think that's what it really is. It's some inside shit. It ain't about her. It's about, see what I told you? See what I told you?
But these are the same men that got 3 and 4 women. So why are you so upset with this young lady? And why is it your business? What's going on with you and your one? What are y'all doing right now? That you so focused on Remy Ma and Papoose? That these motherfuckers are millionaires. They millionaires. They got a couple of millions between the two of them. But why is it your business? Why are you so angry with her?
Tiff says, it reminds me of when Tupac said, if your wife in battle rap diss track it, seems like to win the battle. We have to say the women stepped out, but men are known to get around. And Lil Unique said only because she's famous. But I think like she said, it's a battle rap thing, and I think they're using that to bring about awareness of their battle rap and business that they have.
You know, a lot of people they speculate in all kinds of shows. Why wasn't he? He's normally at the battle rap.
He wasn't there.
Okay, he wasn't there.
Guilty.
Maybe something was wrong with somebody in his family, or he had another business deal to do, or something like that, trying
Then
to
they
promote that.
said, oh, he took down all her pictures off his page. Damn, y'all really investigating this
Yeah,
shit?
it's like I need a couple of y'all on my team,
But just
because
say,
y'all going hard body, like y'all digging into old posts from 2000 and before they even got married and all kinds of stuff. Like, mind your business. Get your own life before you judge somebody else's. That's all I'm saying. And we're here to judge,
the
because
same way
we
when
judging
y'all,
right now.
the same way when y'all was wrong about Kiki Palmer, y'all need to just
The
sit
same
back
thing
and
with they
watch.
was wrong. Now, my thing is this, right? If these people are out here minding their business, just living their life to the best, regardless of whether she's a little wild and she got a little wild and she after she had her baby, I'm talking about Kiki Palmer, that's her business. She's living her life. I don't see Kiki Palmer calling up all these people asking them for money. And I respect one of the bloggers that I do respect a lot is Tasha K, but Tasha K is kind of stepping out of line with a lot of stuff.
She is.
Like, you like pay Cardi B her money that you owe her, and chill before you get other, like, come on, people gonna come after you. You're gonna, like, I'm not saying that like most of her facts are not true, because if you got the receipts to prove whatever, then you show them. Don't just talk about it, show them. Like, I want to see what you got that make me believe that what you're saying is true. But you're gonna have to need to, like, people are gonna come after you, and I respect you. I watch you, I listen to your show on a daily basis. Whatever you got going on, I follow you, because I'm a supporter of your platform, because we're trying to build our brand here too. But some things you might gonna have to fall back on, because you getting a little reckless with a lot of stuff that you got going on. But that's just it. So, like, back to the easy pass thing, right? So what behind enemy lines was talking about is that everybody should get that one easy pass.
Why?
When because I guess because you're gonna get it anyway, whether you get it or not, whether you take it or not.
Oh, you mean like they should,
Like,
each person should go out there
everybody
one
should,
day?
yeah,
Yeah, one night or
it
something.
just be just one turn. And I disagreed with them, because that's how relationships start. Now, I can tell my man, listen, from the jump, I'm gonna give you one easy pass. Once you use that easy pass, it's over with. But what if you get an easy pass with somebody that you like you liked it, that so that became your sneaky link, and now you
Created an issue.
absolutely. So I don't think anybody in a relationship should have an easy pass.
And if you're gonna do that, why don't you just have an open
Yeah, like,
relationship or a poly
that should be
type of
something.
thing? Yeah.
That should be something that's on the ground.
Yeah, like
On the
this is
ground
what we
running.
gonna do and this is how it's gonna
Absolutely.
be. But not like, oh, you got one time, or we gonna do a threesome and da da da. That causes issues.
Yeah, because I know people that got into threesomes, and the guy started liking the other girl. So behind his girl's back, they were going with the other girl, and they created a whole relationship with that person. So you got to be careful what you ask for, because you asking for an easy pass, then that means I get an easy pass. So if I get an easy pass and this guy treats me better than you, then I can leave you to go with him. Then you're left with that easy pass method.
Yeah.
That it got you nowhere, because it's gonna get you nowhere. All it's gonna get you is heartbroken and alone. Because and then here's the thing. There's another topic that I have brought up to them was, can men really take their women doing an easy pass?
No. No.
Because you might be all for it, and then when it happens, now you got a problem. Now you mad. You want to end the relationship because she used her easy pass. But you probably used 3 or 4 easy passes that she don't even know about. But you'll get mad and be like, you know what? Oh, I didn't think you would do it, because just because we said we would do it don't means that you had to do it. And the whole time you lying about using yours.
Or even if let's say that we don't discuss our easy passes when we did it or whatever, right? Now it's like you call and I say, well, you know what, I'm going out tonight with my friends. What friends? Now it's questionable. Now it's like now I got questions. Now I'm insecure. So it does open up a lot of
Because
things
yeah, and not only that, but when a person is guilty, they're gonna accuse you of
for
everything.
everything. Yeah, true.
Whether it be a man or woman. If she guilty about something, everything you do is gonna look suspect.
Either guilty or insecure.
Both.
Yeah. But
Because I mean insecurity comes with a lot, you know.
yeah. But I got a question. Do you think we are set up to be monogamous?
I don't know.
Do you think we are supposed to be with other people, or we don't love just one person, or
I
like
mean, I think that it's capable of being
being
in
done?
love with more than one person.
Mhm.
But when you love two people, who's getting
The
the full
most?
benefits of the,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because somebody's gonna be lacking something.
Yeah.
You're not gonna give everything to everybody because you can't. So I mean,
But doesn't that mean that a person can't give you everything that you need?
absolutely,
So
because you
won't you have to
can't.
find it somewhere else?
Yeah. So then that means we're gonna all it's gonna be a
So we
whole
always
circle
gonna,
of cheating.
yeah, we gonna be with
Because
more than one
you
person.
know, if you're in a relationship, in a knowing relationship, say for instance, me and dude is together, and I know that we said that we were gonna have an open relationship, and all that is good until feelings get involved. Once your feelings get involved, now you's like, well, damn, he's not spending no time with me because
He's with
he's with
her.
her.
Mhm.
Or you're gonna always suspect him of being with her. So now you're gonna go find you a him
Mhm.
to fill in the gaps where he's not fulfilling.
Mhm.
So now that's another, like, it's a whole circle of bullshit.
Yeah.
When everybody should just, I mean, if you can, I'm not, look, my that thing that wow woo on Facebook told me that I was gonna have 3 boyfriends this year. So
That game thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that game on Facebook says next year I'm gonna be busy then. But some people can deal with that and some people can't. And we can't just say because women are emotional creatures that we are the ones that
Because
get
men feel
emotional fast,
away too.
because they
Yeah.
do too.
Mhm.
Because you can't tell me that a man is going to be okay with his woman with a sneaky link. He's not going to be okay with that. That's
Oh,
not going
got
to
a
happen.
side dude. Yeah.
A
It's
side
not.
dude.
Yeah. They not
You the
gonna.
main dude and I'm the side dude. Nah, you not. Or I'm a side men. Well, some men, because they don't want to commit. They don't
Or
mind
they
being a
got
side dude.
other people too that they messing
Yeah.
with.
So but not
Which
a
I
main.
think that's only how. I think that's how it could work is if we all got other people. You know what I mean? But if
Yeah.
I'm by myself and I know you with somebody else, that ain't gonna work.
Nah, because
Cause
I'm gonna
now
call
it's
you
like,
one night and be like, "Boo, can you
can
come
you come
over?"
through?
And you
You
be
like,
like,
nah,
"Nah, I'm with
I'm
old
hanging
girl.
out. Yeah, you like,
Me and
what?
old girl out to dinner."
Yeah.
Okay, so now me and old boy gonna
Go,
go out
yeah,
to
now I
dinner.
gotta find me a dude, and now it's a tit for tat
Yeah,
bullshit.
and
So
that makes no sense.
yeah,
Like,
you right.
So
Right.
if you can find that one person, and I say that you take your time doing it. You know what I'm saying? Fill the person out. And if you start seeing red flags, pay attention to those red flags, because those red flags in the beginning mean something in the end.
It does.
Yeah, I think
You don't
so.
think people could change from those red flags?
Not if you seeing red flag after red flag after red flag after red flag.
But what if they change from that
Okay,
red
and you
flag
don't see any
as it progresses? They
when
get
when
better with it.
when somebody's out to do dirt, all you're gonna do is see red flags. It's not gonna be. It's gonna change from one extreme to the next.
Yeah.
Now, if that person showed you a red flag, like he was never reliable in the beginning, and then he becomes reliable towards the end, but you don't see any other red flags, then maybe that's the person that you should probably try to rock with.
Okay.
But if you see a red flag of inconsistency, and then you see a red flag that he never answers his phone, and then you see a red flag that he's always standing you up, then that means he's not for you, because that's one extreme after the other. But people can change. Yeah, everybody can change. There's an old saying that lepers can't change their spots. but when they grow into a full grown wolves, they can probably change. It's all in how the
That's it
person,
is, yeah.
yeah,
Or feels or whatever, yeah.
but you have some people that they reach a certain season in their lives where they're tired of playing games. But
Mm-hmm.
then you have some that
Be
continues to,
70
yeah,
something years old
they
still
be
acting stupid.
80 years old talking about I'm gonna go over
Yeah,
here to the
baby.
club. I want to give me a little stinky leg on. But that's just, it all depends on the person. So if a person has morals and principles and whatever comes with that, then they're gonna do right by you. But if they don't and they just so used to doing what they do,
Mhm.
then that's what's
That's what
gonna
I'm gonna
happen.
do. So
You gotta pay
all
attention.
so all relationships does require work. It's not
Yes.
always easy.
No, it's not. No, especially if you don't know the person and you want to build a relationship. The building of a relationship takes work.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be consistent. You got to be willing to communicate. You got to be willing to understand and not just communicate, but listen.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen, and a person can say a lot by not saying nothing.
Mm. 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 Mm.
A person don't have to tell you something's wrong. You got to know.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention to how that man or that woman, because body language is a lot.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know, and then that love language is body language.
Mm.
So you gotta pay attention. Like I shouldn't have to tell you you pissed me off yesterday by not returning my phone call. You didn't return my phone call.
Yeah.
So that left me in a little funk
Mm-hmm.
because whenever you call me, I'm on
I'm
the
on the
phone.
phone. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I pick up
saying?
the phone.
And if
Yeah.
I can't pick up the phone, I'm calling you back.
Or
It
I'm
shouldn't
texting
take.
you that I call you
Yeah,
back or
I'm a
something.
call.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to understanding each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're like, there's this one guy. I tried to date him. It was an epic fail
Not the
because
stutterer.
no.
Okay.
I never dated him.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
true.
get
Okay.
past the stuttering. But the guy that I dated, he was very attentive in the beginning. He was like very like, call me when you get home, text me when you get home, call me when you get to work, let me know when you leave. And I was looking at that, oh my God, he's so sweet. That's nice. Until that one day when I didn't text him when I got to work. And he was like, I thought I told you to text. Whoa. I was like, hold on. I said, wait, what? I thought I told you to text me when you got home. I mean, when I got to work. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
However, I didn't do it. And that was the response I got.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hold on, player. We just friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're just getting to know. Oh, but I'm just being a little, I just like, what you worrying about me for? You don't even know me.
So that's like a control thing, you think?
Yeah, because then it got from that to it got way out of pocket. Like way out of pocket. That shit went left so fast that I was like, nah, I can't do this no more. I said, you go ahead and do you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do me. And for a long time he kind of stalked me and stuff like that.
Ow.
And then finally he got the message,
Mm-hmm.
because it was like a year after I stopped talking to him. It was his birthday. I think he has a birthday coming up. He's next week sometime. He gonna text me, oh, you can't call me and wish me a happy birthday, nigga. I don't even remember. The only way I remember now is because a year later he texted me around his birthday time. Oh, you can't wish me a happy birthday. I know that he's a Libra and his birthday is the beginning of October. No, I can't. I don't even know it. When is your birthday? The fuck is you talk about? Ain't I gonna wish him a happy birthday? I was like, the trauma that you put me through in a little bit of time that I know you know. I don't even care when you was born. The fuck? I don't even care when you was born, dude. But yeah, so
Yeah, okay, I got one more question, then we can leave this. How do you know that a relationship is worth fighting for?
when you both show interest in it.
That you both want to be in it?
Yes. When you both show interest that y'all want to make it work, that's when it's worth fighting. Because all fights are with two people, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can't fight by yourself.
Yeah.
If a person like, and sometimes it don't even have to be long jeopardy neither. It doesn't have to be 20 years. We've been together for 20 years. Oh, well, since we've been together for 20 years, we might as well stay together because, fight or whatever. Nah, both people they got to want to fight the good fight, because it's going to be a fight, because you're going to think about all the things that got you to that point of wanting to break up or wanting to separate. And you have to get past that. Sometimes people fight for the wrong reasons. I notice nowadays a lot of people fight because of stability. Like, because we're stable and we have these bills, and I'd rather stay here and be miserable than to get out of a relationship because I might have to pay, whether it's a marriage and it's alimony and you got to pay and all of this stuff. So a lot of people stay for the wrong reasons. If you're going to stay in a relationship with somebody and you're going to fight, make sure it's two parties, because a lot of people don't want to fight. They just there because you like a piece of furniture. They used to having you around, and that's when you wind up getting hurt. I think again, the first hurt is the fact that you didn't want to be with me, but now the second hurt is that you decided to stay, but you don't have no respect for me. Because you lose respect for people when especially when there's only one person fighting. That's like, if I'm in a relationship and dude said, I don't want to be here no more, and I'm crying a river,
Right.
and he decides to stay because he tired of seeing me cry, but then behind my back he's doing all kinds of other crazy shit. So is that the part that hurts most? I think so, because in our head, whether you're man or female, male or female, you think because that person stayed, that means that they're willing
Love
to
you,
work
yeah.
on it, and they love and they're willing to work, but they're not putting any effort into making it work. They're just there.
Yeah.
You have to put effort into making it work. You have to make sure that it's not a one-sided thing.
Sean J said, "I feel you on that, Lady D."
I know a little
Up
bit.
to date.
No,
Yeah.
I know a little bit about some stuff. I be googling stuff. I'm really really good with googling now. But yeah, it can't be a one-sided street. You can't go down the street one way all the time. You got to go down the other way too. And then the flip side to that, you got to think, if this person don't want to be with me and I try to force this, that's like forcing out a fart. What you gonna get? Some shit, right? So if a person really doesn't want to be with you, respect that.
Yeah.
Take that
go.
hurt and move
Yeah.
on. You know what I'm saying? Because in the long run, like I said, you're gonna wind up getting hurt more. Like it's gonna be revised pain, if there's a such thing.
I get
Revised
it.
pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just think about, like I said, whatever brought y'all to that position there is gonna come, and then it turns from, because I believe that people can do breakups and still be friends.
Yeah. If you
respect me enough. So like bad breakups, of course you're never gonna be friends with a person because that person hurt you, they dogged you out or whatever. But if a person comes to you on some up and up and be like, you know what, I don't think that we can do this anymore. I respect you, I love you, but I'm just not in love with you. Yes, that's gonna hurt, because that's gonna hurt your feelings, because we have feelings, we're human. But respect that person enough and let them go, because you'll risk the chance of being hurt in the long run. Because you have some people that have come up with a whole new relationship and they bringing it in your face, and because they told you they didn't want to be there, but you kind of forced them to be there, now you get what you get. So it is what it is.
Good job.
No, I mean, that's life. That's life.
It is.
So we gotta just take the good and the bad, and don't think that all sour lemons make lemonade. Sometimes they're good for making zing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah. So back to the guys with the Remy Ma thing, right? And the hall pass, the easy pass, or whatever you want to call it. That doesn't work. Guys, that doesn't work for everybody. And it damn sure ain't gonna work for y'all. Because I'm 100, and I'm never 100% sure of nothing, because you can never be 100% sure of anything, because anything can change. But I'm 100% sure that men will not be able to handle that hall pass or easy pass the way women would be able to handle it.
Yo, I don't know who said it. I was watching a podcast or whatever, and it was saying that boy, I don't know if he was married or whatever, but they decided to do that threesome thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was with another guy, not the two guys together, but it was another guy, and he said that no, it was the couples,
Mm-hmm.
and when he said the dude was fucking the shit out of his his girl, the reason why he did it is because he liked the girl, he liked the man's girl, so he did it so he could fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned around and backfired because the girl's dude was fucking the shit out of his girl too good, and he got mad. But the whole time, the reason why you did it was so you could get with the other girl.
You see, my whole thing about
And it
that
backfired.
is that you can't, and like, unless you can deal with situations like that, you can't invite that stuff into your relationship.
Nope.
Because you're not gonna be, because you're gonna, somebody's gonna always be better than somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna have sex, and both times as sex is gonna be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're always gonna get a different feeling, a different reaction,
Mm-hmm.
a different everything.
One day
So,
might not be so good, other day might be great.
yeah, one day it might be hard as a rock, and one day
Mhm.
you might have a limp dick. So, or one day she might be wet as
Right,
Willie
yeah.
and dry as hell. So you're not going to get every situation, and unless you can deal with situations like bringing other people into your bedroom, which I don't think it's
a good idea. No.
not when you're in a committed relationship. Now,
You
if you
just
guys
playing
just fucking
around,
around
yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody agree to do that, then that's fine.
But if
you're in a
once it's
committed relationship and y'all have committed to each other, that's not a good idea, because anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anything can happen, and somebody's gonna be better than you, because not everybody's the same size, width, length, or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody's gonna feel different, and different sometimes feel better. Sometimes difference feels better, so you never know what you're gonna get.
Then
So,
you be in the bedroom calculating. You was with her for 15 minutes, and I only got
Absolutely.
10 minutes. Why
That's
she
like
get
that-
extra 5 minutes?
what is that group of people where they all sleep together and it's poly something. Poly.
I know it's polygamy.
Yeah, there's like a whole village of them that do that, and they be having these big palooza parties and stuff like that where they be going to. And
word?
Yeah, I follow them on Instagram. They on Instagram,
and it's a whole bunch of
it's
them?
a whole group of these people, like a whole family. They call them the something Palooza family, or the polyama, whatever you call that shit.
Palooza family.
Not Palooza. Let me see if I can find them on Instagram, because I follow them, and it's black people.
Black?
Yeah.
How many is it? You had like
it's
like 15.
It's a whole village.
A whole village. They got a fucking town and shit. They be having town meetings and whatnot. I gotta see this. Hold on. You getting the fuck? Polypalooza.
Yeah.
Polypalooza. Let me see now. That's only 2.
No. This is let me find the
nah. I want to see the Polypalooza.
Hold on, young woman.
How many is there? I want to know how many.
It's a lot. It's like a whole group of people.
And where they live at?
The Porter family.
The Porter family.
This is what they call. This is
Porter.
one guy that's with it.
What you mean?
See,
with
this
it?
is his family.
That's 3. That's a baby. It's only 3 of them.
But I'm saying they have a whole village of people. Not him.
I want to see the village.
Like this is you have to follow the group.
Let me see. Porter, what's it called? Porter family. Porter potties.
Not porta potties.
PORTA.
Porter family. They have these
family.
They have these little things where they go and to Houston and places like that
to get more people.
There's a lot of people in this circle, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought it was like a whole village, like we live in Harlem and all of Harlem fucking each other. That's what I thought.
No. It's a whole village of people that are down with this.
Oh, with being a poly thing.
Yes.
I
They
thought.
have little getaways where they have where
Oh,
they go.
okay.
It's a whole thing. It's a
Oh,
whole
you had
life.
me
It's
thinking
a whole
something else.
lifestyle.
Yeah, I thought you had me thinking
Oh,
like
that's
they
because you
all,
crazy.
like it was 15 people all stacked together or something like that.
Nah, but they
No, they
have
just
some that's
all,
like
it's just
it's like
little
it's
sections.
thousands of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And they all get together because they all
absolutely.
share the same lifestyle. Okay, I
Yeah.
get it. So
Dang,
then,
so
what's that thing called in Jamaica where they go and
hedonism.
he did them? So they must be going there every
No,
year.
they don't have to go there because
They got their own crew.
yes, they have their own thing where they just had I think this summer they had a big thing in
At least
Texas, Houston, Texas,
they all
or
black.
Dallas or whatever. Yeah, this is the whole and I thought, that was only a cult for white people, but black people are
Yeah,
into
black
that
people
too.
into it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
be
little
doing
babies. They're
and then
babies.
some of them live together. Like they have 2 and 3 women living together. And then
What
they
about
have
they have any that's a woman that have more than one man?
no, they don't. I didn't see that,
You
but
didn't see that?
I didn't
Yeah.
see that
I
because
want to see that.
that's what I want to see too. But they have these some ladies that are into that lifestyle. They only hook up with married people. They don't hook up with single people because they have like people that are single that's into that life.
Yeah.
But she's one that I forgot her name too. I'm gonna go back and look for it. We'll talk about this on another show. But she's one of those girls that she rather hook up with a married couple. She don't want to be in a relationship, but she will have threesomes and be in group sex with married people only.
Mm-hmm.
So they have different.
You know they pay
people.
people for that too. There was something I was watching the lip service with Angela Yee,
Yeah.
and she had a dude on there where he gets paid to do that with married couples too,
Yeah.
just to come in and spice
You didn't
stuff
watch
up.
All the Queen's Men when that lady took that boy from the strip club and gave him a lot of money, but they turned him out. Now he's gonna kill all. He gonna kill. Oh, let me not. Anyway, so yeah, they have yeah.
God.
If you don't like all that stuff, don't invite it into your world because
It's gonna cause issues. You
it's
gotta
gonna
be you gotta
cause
be prepared.
a plethora
A
of issues,
plethora.
a plethora
Mm-hmm.
of issues,
You gotta be prepared.
and not
You gotta take a
everybody.
class. You gotta take a 16-hour course. It's a lot of things you gotta do before
And
you
you gotta
get
be
into
open
it.
minded too.
That too.
Not a lot of people are open minded when it
And
comes to a
very
situation like
confident.
that.
Very
Yeah,
confident. Secure
because
yourself.
I know I'm not. I'm
Yeah, I
not.
can't. I always thought I could, but I can't. Not with somebody I'm in love with. I can't.
Yeah. I mean, that was always, something that I did talk about, like maybe not a bucket list, but a one-time thing before.
You get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To have, sex with 2 people of my choice, right? But the 2 people that I would pick would never go for that. Because they macho mans, they're not gonna get in. I don't want another man's balls next to mine. Come on, we ain't gonna be in there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
And then,
little clicky.
And then the swords happen to hit each other by accident.
Then somebody want to kill him.
No, I'll just kiss the God. Like, when you drop something on the floor and you kiss the God.
Yeah, I'll kiss his penis away.
It's all right. You're all right. You back to normal. You back to normal.
Get up, get up.
Now let's continue.
And you know what I think though? And I could be I am wrong, but I think that guys won't do it because I'm thinking like I always had this problem with men that like to give it to women in the booty hole.
Yeah.
If you can give it to a woman in a booty hole, if you drunk out of your mind and you got an asshole in front of you, would you do it?
It's different.
No, what's the difference? An asshole's an asshole because only shit's supposed to come out of it.
Nah.
My thing is, I think men are scared that they might like it. That's why they won't do it.
Yeah, I think so. Or who says they didn't do it?
I don't
know. Ain't tell you.
Yeah, because everybody's so macho. Macho.
Because what I heard, the G spot is in their booty anyway.
That's how the guys get it. The guys get, the gay guys. That's how they get to their G spots or whatever.
I don't know.
But now I'm not I'm probably never going to live out my fantasy, and that's okay because there's a lot of things that I'm probably never going to live out.
Yeah, she go to heathenism.
And have sex with two people, two
Mm-hmm.
men that would want it at the same time.
Or go to a sex party. If they still
No, I
have
don't want
those
to. I don't want
after
to do that.
COVID, who knows? They'll
I
probably
want to.
shut down
I want to do it with two
somebody.
people
Okay.
that I know that is willing to do it.
And what makes you think they don't want to do it because you
Because I've
asked
asked them.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, they know fun.
Well, they took turns.
We did that already.
Like
one came in the morning, the other one came
not
at
like
night.
that. Like one sit in the couch, and then the other would tap him in, and he's all right, go, and he did come in.
Why? If that's not part
I
of
know
the
that's
fantasy.
not what you want.
I want them both at the same time. Like I seen this movie on.
What? T-Boo? What's that shit
No,
called?
it wasn't Tubi.
Yeah, whatever.
No, it was on one of those sex apps.
Oh, let me see.
No.
How come I can't see? I'm old.
Oh, but
I'm
you want me
age.
to show you while we on air?
No, send me the link.
No.
What happened in it?
The girl had her choice. She had two guys.
What, it's a movie?
Yeah. It's a movie.
I want to see it. Send me the thing.
I'll send you.
Oh, what movie was I watching where they had bad sex? Never mind.
She just got sidetracked.
Yeah, very much so.
But there's nothing wrong with sex.
There ain't nothing wrong with sex.
That's usually one of our most talked about topics here.
Damn right.
We talk about adult sex and adult toys and
a whole bunch of stuff. Cause sex is great.
Yeah,
sex
especially with the right person.
That's the only time that I'm nice.
It doesn't even have to be somebody that you're in love with.
Nope.
Somebody that you physically attracted to, and they bring out that heat and that passion in your blood.
Woo!
Yeah, make your head go boop. So yeah, it doesn't have to be,
So
Because sometimes people mistake sex and love, and it's
nope,
not the same thing.
It's not the same.
Definitely not the same thing.
Why are we on our phones right now?
I don't know, but you was on yours, and I was trying to see something. But yeah.
Fatal Seduction. That's what it's called. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Don't tell me what happens. I'm gonna see episode 2. I couldn't continue watching it because it was intense and I was mad. I was by myself, so I couldn't keep watching it. Almost kicked Kobe in the fucking throat.
Why did you kick Kobe?
I didn't kick him. See how you is? See how you start rumors? I said I almost did.
You said you kicked Kobe in the throat.
I said I almost kicked Kobe in the throat. Rewind the tape, please. See how shit happens.
Yeah, just that quick, right?
Goodness.
So yeah, so did you talk about our holiday event, right?
Yeah, December 16th. Go ahead, keep saying.
December 16th. I'm gonna make sure that's the date, right?
Yeah, it's Saturday, right?
It's on a Saturday, of course.
LBC holiday event, December 16th.
Yeah, so
at Easy Life.
Yes.
In the Bronx. Look out for the flyer.
Flyer coming out soon. We're also looking for vendors and performance. Yeah, it's all about the performance too.
Yes, all about the performance.
So if you guys want to be a part of the event, hit up Nikki or myself. Let us know that you want to be either an artist or a vendor. Like I said, the flyer is coming out soon, so that you guys can know exactly the date, the time, and
all the good stuff. Ugly sweater contest, right?
Yeah, with a cash prize. You know how we do.
Yep.
But I was thinking of doing a little twist this year. Maybe not an ugly sweater contest.
Ugly face.
I'm thinking of doing something outside the box.
Like what?
Not just, I don't know yet.
Like what? Like we do a game or something?
Nah, you remember how Samel came up in there?
Yeah, that was dope.
She was dressed in costume.
We could do do it like a costume thing instead of an ugly sweater. The best costume.
The best Christmas costume.
There you go. We just changed plans in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. We want people to come into character.
Yes, come in character. Come
into your best holiday character.
Yeah. Costume
and it doesn't have to be a reindeer. It doesn't have to be Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus.
Any type of
it can
Christmas
be like
character.
Any Christmas character.
It could be Charlie Brown. Didn't Charlie Brown ever do some Christmas shit?
Yep.
The Grinch,
So
whoever
the
else is
yeah, that's what
during
we're gonna do.
Christmas.
Thank you, Simone, for helping us with this one.
Yeah,
Because yeah, that's
because
what
of
I
you,
want to
because
do.
that
I
was
want to
dope.
do. I want to do that.
Her
That's what I
costume
want to
was
do.
dope. Yeah,
So yeah, we're gonna do the
your
best
best holiday
holiday
costume character
character.
costume. Yeah,
Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
it could be anybody. It could be a Disney holiday bullshit. I
Absolutely,
don't
you
know.
can be Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse,
You
dressed
could
up
be the
as Santa Claus
Rockettes.
or whatever.
What's up
Absolutely,
with Nutcracker?
yeah,
That's a holiday thing. There's so many different ways you could
yeah. It can
come
be
in.
very
You
creative.
could be a
And
snowflake.
what absolutely. And what we're gonna stress this year, because we want a bigger turnout, and that is not a good turnout because we turn up anyway. But everybody should bring somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody bring at least one person with them.
Did we just say we didn't want to bring people into the relation? Anyway, what if you ain't got no friends?
There's people that have friends. Bring it. Bring. Okay. So I'm trying to not make this children
Mandatory?
friendly.
Oh nah, no kids.
Yeah. So,
No
but then I have
kids.
some people. I don't know why my head is itching.
Mm.
Some people that have kids that they can't find babysitters. So
Unless you got, is there a little room they can sit in somewhere?
well there is, but then we have to think of something creative for them to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because it's not like they can run through there like it's a playground.
Well, maybe somebody got a babysitter and they have the babysitter come work that night and sit in the room with them and play Connect Four and shit with the kids while we act the fool outside. I don't know. I really don't want no kids there, to be honest with
No, no, no. I'm
Oh.
not. I didn't make. I said I'm trying not to make it kid friendly.
Oh, okay.
Because it is it's a
It's an
bar
adult.
restaurant.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. F them kids. Nah.
that's somebody was saying something yesterday. I said, oh yeah. Oh, one of my coworkers was talking about the rain yesterday, and he was like, what if you had to go outside to get your kids from school?
Fuck them kids.
I said, fuck them kids. If they got to school by themselves, they
know
better
how
be
to come
coming
back.
home by
I
themselves.
hope you taught them how to swim.
Absolutely.
And motherfuckers
Yeah,
swim
fuck
back
those
home. They gonna have to stay overnight at school. Help the custodians and shit. Clean the
Nikki
fucking
ain't-
classroom.
Little unique, you see your friend Nikki ain't no good. Right?
Yeah,
Your
la,
sister ain't
la,
no
la,
good.
la, I'm good.
She ain't no good. She said, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
That's only people that don't have kids say stuff like that.
Nah, because I said fuck Kobe too. He didn't get walked in that rain. He would have got swept away.
Oh no. I mean, but you know what? When I left out yesterday morning to go to work, there was this couple. They looked like they were semi-homeless. I don't know if they was in a shelter or what. But they was walking. They had one umbrella. They both was under the umbrella, and they had a dog. It was pouring down, raining. Why would you take your dog out in the rain like that? Isn't that dog gonna stink when you get it back home?
If you don't,
Because
if you
dogs
don't,
stink anyway.
If you don't,
I think they stink
dry
anyway.
them. If you don't dry the motherfucker,
and they have doggy cologne, right? That you can buy.
Word?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going on Amazon today.
Yes, they have doggy cologne. Buy your dog some cologne so he don't smell like outside.
They got some baby oil and shit for them dogs or something, because I wiped that nigga down with his paws and stuff. Just not wipe him down.
You don't buy him shoes to put on when
he don't want the shoes. I tried to put the shoes on. He started kicking his shit, like doing all this. I was like, nah, he don't want the shoes.
Yeah, you gotta find.
But
something.
I think I'm gonna look for some other types of shoes, because these was like kind of like sock shoes, and he was like, nah. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get him some.
But
lace.
you got to keep trying to try to put them on them, so he don't.
Don't what?
So he don't reject them. You got to keep trying. Don't try one time and then that's it.
He's bad. He's very whatchamacallit, into his ways.
Mm.
I have to beat him. I don't want to beat him. Why are you in my phone like that?
Because I'm reading what they saying.
That's a whole fucking bot. No unique laughing. Everybody said that you right.
No, I'm what?
Tiff
Turn your phone off then if you don't want me to
Tiffany
look in there.
Said hello.
Hi, Tiffany.
Quest said hello.
Hey, boss
no
man.
Unique said hello. Sharjay said hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello to everybody on CTV, on YouTube, and on Twitch.
So what happened to YouTube here?
The
I
hell
guess
are you
nobody's
talking
watching.
about?
Nothing.
No, that looks like
That says creative. That's
that's
Twitch.
me, cause Twitch. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Look, you're
Is it
asking for
on?
a lot.
I'm not asking you for anything.
Well,
Damn it.
go on YouTube and type something to see if it pops up. How about that?
How about you stop talking to me like that before I bibbity bop your ass?
Not bibbity bop.
Bibbity
Bibbity
fucking
bop.
bop.
Type say hello. What the fuck you wrote? There you go.
Oh, so there's nobody there.
Yeah, that's why. That happens.
Okay, whatever, y'all. Y'all not watching us. But anyway, why you acting silly today?
I don't know. I'm
What
hungry.
did you want to talk about? It's almost time for us to get off of this joint.
Oh, we got less than 15 minutes.
Yes.
Let's talk about something good. We did talk about something good. We talked about the sex and shit. You got no other topics to talk about? Y'all got something y'all want to talk about out there?
You can ask us a question about something.
Yeah, ask us a question about something.
Not that we know everything.
She do. She been Googling lately.
Yeah,
so
I've been Googling.
She did very good today. I'm proud of her. She did her guru shit. Answer questions and shit.
I mean, that's just questions based on
experience and shit.
Experience. Like I don't seem to. I'm still trying to figure.
I'm cursing.
I'm still trying to figure out this whole thing called life.
All right, Prince.
So what happened?
Called you Prince. Cause did he say something like that?
No.
He said,
I'm trying to figure out this whole thing called life.
Yes, I'm here today.
And
figure out this thing
here
called life.
It's all about experience, knowledge, not afraid to learn who you are, because that helps.
True that. You know what you're right. It's never too late to learn who you are and to evolve.
Absolutely.
Never too
because
late.
Because then you learn a lot.
You do learn a lot about yourself.
You learn a lot about yourself. And I think I'm not glorifying being single and being alone. But
not alone, baby.
No, I know. Oh. But yeah, this is the first time in a long time that I've actually lived by myself.
Oh, okay.
And I'm finding out a lot of stuff about myself that I didn't know. And I found out that when I was living with, other people, that when, sometimes people get on your nerves and stuff like that, and you run the streets just to get away. Right. Like if you're going out to hang out or have some drinks or going out to dinner with friends and stuff like that, I'm realizing that I was running from the house because I was tired of the people that's in there, or whatever the situation might have been. And now that I have my own space, I love being in the house. I love being by myself. I love my own peace. So do you kind of
understand me a little bit more?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. It's
but
not
the
that
fact
I don't
that you never want to go outside, that's the problem.
I don't like people. I just don't like people. Cause if I could go out with you right now to the restaurant and nobody else is there but the waitress and the cook and the bartender, I'm fine. But it's people. It's always people. I'm not a people person. I'm sorry.
That's crazy because you are a people. Well, you should be because you're a DJ.
Everybody say that. No, I'm not.
Person.
No,
you're not a DJ.
I'm not a people's
person
DJ.
You need to no, you don't need to play. You don't have to. You have to interact with the crowd.
No, you don't.
You have to interact with your people. How are you a DJ and you're not a people person?
Somebody when I was younger said I was an introverted DJ, and they were correct. I am very introverted.
So you're a DJ by default.
Yeah, that's my job. That's my job. But I'm not. Do you ever think about it? When I DJ, do I ever be in the crowd acting? Yeah, I do.
I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, maybe I am. I didn't realize it. But when I'm DJing, I'm usually to myself. I don't like people coming up to me asking me, "Can you play?" I'm like, "No, bitch, no, I don't want to. I already have my set shit. You want to sit here and listen to it. If you don't like it, leave." No, you're right.
You have to be a people person because, not even if you're at a club, all right, say you're doing a private event. Yeah, you might have to. You have not only do you have to talk to them, but you might have to play what they want to hear too. Like
Mhm.
somebody might, you know what, this is my song. Could you play this for me? I mean, I don't suggest you walk up to a DJ and ask their DJ to
No,
play a
don't
song for
do
you
that.
because that really pisses them off. But
Yeah,
sometimes somebody might want to hear a song and you might have to play it.
you don't have to do shit. But what you might do is incorporate it inside there somehow if it works. Cause you can't play this like this is how you do it, and then you come to me and tell me to play a slow song. Like,
No,
bitch,
no,
you don't
no,
listen to
no.
that
That's
shit
not what
on
I'm
your phone
saying.
outside in front of
What?
the club.
This girl is she's too hot for TV.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But no, I mean,
That's
you
what I mean about people being a people person. I'm not good with that. Like, don't don't tell me what to do. I don't like
oh
that.
no, I don't
Which
like that neither.
which I am thinking about having like a little box says that if you want like
A
want
request
a
box.
request box or whatever, but you gotta put $1 in for a song, $1 a song. I bet you they
Don't
stop.
didn't they do that on the cruise?
Did they?
Yeah, I think when we went on the cruise, the DJ when anybody asked for a request for a song, they had to pay for it.
I think that's how it should be. Like, this is beyond my pay scale. Like
Yeah,
like you asking for a request, which might be a song I might play, but you still gonna pay $1 for it. How about that?
I think you should up the price to $2 because you gotta figure out a song to mix in with that song. You can't
Yeah,
just
you
play it
can't
out like
just
you
play
said. You
it.
can't just
Yeah,
play it
just
out of the
like
blue.
yeah, and then now the whole crowd want to sit down, and you want me to play "Loving" something real slow because that today reminds you of the day
But
when you was with your first love and
my
shit.
thing is
I don't have
this:
time for that.
when do you go out and you want to hear slow music? Don't you go out to
Some people
dance?
do. Like, no, it's some people do. Like, they come and ask for something totally different than the atmosphere. Like, why you want to hear that? Why now? Why today? Maybe they drank something, some amaretto sour, and it reminded them when they was in high school and they
Mm.
met their first love. Now they want to hear Keith Sweat. How deep is your love? No, bitch. I'm playing. This is how we do it right now. We're not playing how deep is your love. If you stay to the end, I'll probably end the night off with how deep is your love.
How deep
Deep
is
is
your
your
love?
How deep is your love?
You sound like he's sweat that one. That. But yeah, you're gonna have to. I mean, if you're gonna be into this business, you're gonna have to become a people person. You're gonna have to because like you can't just have me talking all the time. I talk too much as it is.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, I can. You want to get paid? You get paid as MC. That's how it used to be back in the day. What I keep hitting you for?
I don't
That's
know.
what that's what it used to be back in the day. It was the MC and it was the DJ or the host. The host would sit there and everybody put your hands up in the air and wave like you just don't care. That's how it used to be. Now they want you to talk. They want you to walk. They want you to DJ. They want you to sing. They want you to put up lights and cameras and actions. Like, I'm everything. I don't want to be everything. I want you to
So you
talk.
wanna hire an assistant?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm dead ass serious. They're like, oh, girl, you got to talk on the mic more. I don't like people telling me what to do. I do not need to talk on the mic more. Who am I talking to?
You
I don't
talk
know.
to the
I
crowd.
don't want to talk to the crowd. That's the whole point.
So I think you need to find another profession. You don't
No,
need
I
to
don't
be a
need
DJ.
no goddamn a DJ. Don't talk.
Yes, they do.
They talk with the music. They talk with the music. So what I am doing is in my contract. I am adding an MC and maybe some motherfucker that can dance. So if y'all
You
want
don't
to do
need
the
nobody
cha-cha
to
slide,
dance.
they want you to do all that.
You can't do that if
You can't let, yeah, I do it though. Especially when they put Gyro Sunday by us with their time. That song, I go out there, I'll put that shit on
The
because
name
it's
of the
about
song.
15 minutes long.
Wait a minute. The name of the song is called Jerusalem.
That's what I said.
No, you said
Jerusalem,
No, that's not
yeah.
even how it goes.
And then I go out there because it's like 15 minutes long, and I go out there and I dance with them.
Yeah,
and
because
that
song is on for like you
like
said, 15 minutes.
and I go back. But what if there's a night that I don't feel like being bothered? I don't want to dance and my knees hurt and it's raining. I would need somebody on the contract that would sit out there and dance. I need an MC.
All right, so put it in your contract and see.
You want to be?
I
You
would,
want to
I
do it?
would, I mean, once I move my shift over, I have evenings free, so
There you
you
go.
know,
So we have a
we can,
contract.
we can work that out.
See how things
I got to
get.
get my radio voice. This is my podcast voice. Then I got to get my radio voice on because I need to
No,
sound
you need
different.
your party voice on. I need you to be
Oh,
hype.
you need me to be the hype
Hype
person.
man. That's what it's called.
Oh, I think I can do that.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get you and I'll get somebody else just in case you're not available.
So that's what you're doing now. You're gonna
I'm getting MC.
get a whole team together.
Yes, cause
I know
I'm
that's right.
tired. I'm tired. My whole back hurts from last night, and I only brought my controller, and my whole fucking back hurts. Like the fuck is wrong with me?
Look. This is like what? I like that. Look at it. Look at it sideways, Sean. Look at it
My
sideways.
dumb ass
Yeah.
was sorry.
I said you. But anyway,
Yeah, I need a
this is
whole
the
team
end.
to help
This
me.
is the end of the show. This is where
We leave it.
say thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is where we say thank you for tuning in and being a part of the show.
Yes.
Thanks everyone for their comments and their respect.
And watching us.
I guess we'll be back in 2 more weeks.
2 weeks.
But always look up for pop-ups because you never know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Look for
So,
pop-ups.
Look for pop-ups. So always keep in tune to YouTube. If you people,
Twitch.
yeah, because you never
CTV.
know. But
yeah, you say you do. Yeah, the pop-ups will be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm sorry, I drifted off for a minute.
Yeah, like the fuck.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Once again, happy birthday to Wiz. Happy birthday to Yvonne.
Yes.
Y'all see my tan? Look at my watch. I don't have my watch.
How you get a tan?
I don't know. It's
Where you
from
at?
all summer.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's not nice. I needed to
How
go
the
away.
fuck you?
So anyway, thank you guys. Peace out. Have a blissful Saturday. Hopefully it's not raining nowhere where you guys are because
it's raining
the
over
rain
here.
finally ended.
Yeah.
Um,
Hope it don't start again.
Peace.
Peace in the Middle East. Deuces and all that good juices.
She said and all that good juices.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.